guys, welcome to Late Night with Bridget and Holly, and I'm your host, Holly.
And I'm your host, Bridget.
And tonight we have a very special episode for y'all. It's all about Valentine's Day, all about love, all about happiness and romance. And tonight we're going to go over like gifts, what Valentine's Day means. Me and Bridget's going to share some of our stories. But before we get into it, we want to let y'all know if you have not yet subscribed to us, hit the subscription, hit the notification bell so you can be notified every Tuesday, every Friday when we post new episodes and bonus episodes just like this one. And also, whatever you listen to your podcast on, guess what? We're there. Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, you name it, we're there. And if we're not there, let us know and we'll make sure that we get our podcast on there. So, Bridget, on that note, how do you think your Valentine's Day is going to go with the hubby?
Well, before I tell you that, I just want to compliment you on your beautiful hair. You look beautiful today. Your makeup looks good. Your hair looks good.
I went lazy today.
Yeah, you're just beautiful. And y'all check her nails out. If you're on YouTube and you can see her nails,
Oh,
look at her nails. They're gorgeous. Are they not? Look at them pretty designs. Beautiful,
oh,
beautiful.
thank you, Bestie. And you're beautiful
You're
as always with your
oh, come
matching
on now.
outfit and microphone and headset. Y'all, I can't wait till I get a new phone and I'll be sounding all podcasty too, like Bestie.
Oh. So as far as my Valentine's Day coming up, it better be good.
Does he have any idea? Like, have you hinted to him of what you want him to get you, or does he know you pretty well and know what to get? Pretty much.
Yeah, and he'll always ask me, like even at Christmas, send me your list. But sometimes I just want you to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I'm the
You
same
know,
way.
put some effort into it and figure it out. But I
Right.
don't mind telling. But he hadn't really asked me right now. But we're not into February yet. The one thing you're going to learn about Mr. Ronnie, he's a last minute kind of guy. He's going to start thinking about Valentine's Day on February 13th.
Jason's like that too. He's a last
Mm-hmm.
minute guy. I mean, he's always
Mm-hmm.
last minute taking out the trash. Always like that with the holiday stuff.
Oh, yes, the
Yeah.
trash. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, what about you?
It had to be
Y'all
said.
have anything special planned?
Well, unfortunately, Valentine's Day is like our Super Bowl where I work at. And I'm going to be working that day. I could take it off and I could let Heather work. But when me being manager and we have really busy days like that, I
Mm-hmm.
like to be there. And plus, it falls on the day that I work on anyway. It falls on a Wednesday this year. So, we're going to be pretty busy. And it usually starts the week before. So, we'll be busy from like February the 5th till Valentine's Day. Then we'll
Mm.
taper off. It'll be a little slow. But then people start getting their tax money and it's right back Super Bowl again.
We're gonna be deck slinging on that day, huh? You're gonna be
I ain't
slinging
lying. I'm gonna
slinging
be
decks everywhere.
a
Oh, I'm
zucchini for
telling you.
you get a zucchini, you get a zucchini.
Oh goodness. Okay, so y'all, we're gonna start out talking about what would be the top five best gifts you would want to receive this Valentine's Day. And we're going to tell the top five worst gifts, things that we would not want to receive this Valentine's Day. So I'm going to let you go
Exactly.
first, Holly. Give me your top five that you
Okay,
want to
so
get.
for me, I think for me what my top five best gifts will be
Mm-hmm.
jewelry,
Jewelry.
a new car,
Damn.
a ro-
Bitch ain't how made decision. God.
I know,
I ain't
right?
even got that on the list at all. Oh my. Mm.
A romantic getaway,
Oh, okay.
roses and stuffed animals combined together. You got to give
Mm.
that together, and a
Mm-hmm.
puppy.
Oh, and a puppy. Okay. You got enough
Even though I don't
dogs.
need another dog, but those are great gifts that I would
Yeah.
like.
You
What
don't need
about
another
you?
dog. Okay, mine is candy, but I just want store bought chocolate, like Hershey's, Reese cups. I'm not much for like a Russell Stover's chocolate pack. Now I do
I'm
love
not either.
Godiva. You're not.
I'm
It
not a
don't
Russell
taste
Stover.
good. It's
Uh-uh.
Now I do like Godiva chocolate. Box chocolate is Godiva.
Yes. And
Mm-hmm.
Lenore's. I love Lenore's.
Uh
I
huh.
think that's how it's said.
I don't know.
I'm not sure, but they're so good and creamy.
Yeah, but now if you're gonna go to the store, CVS, Walmart, Walgreens, just pick me up a Hershey bar, a whatchamacallit, and that's an actual candy bar, by the way, in case you didn't know.
I love those growing up. There's so many people who do not know what a whatchamacallit is. They're like, a
Yeah, I know.
what? A
Yeah.
whatchamacallit? Well, what is it called? A whatchamacallit.
Exactly. So I'm more for if you buy me a Hershey bar, I'm good on that. Mine is going to be pajamas. I'm forever in some pajamas, some JJ's. You got me some pajamas, whether it's pants and a shirt or a gown. I'm a happy camper.
I was just about to say you a happy camper.
Coloring supplies, coloring books, alcohol markers, colored pencils, pens, anything like that. That's a good gift.
Yeah, that is.
Blankets. I love
Oh,
blankets.
tons of throws. That's the way to go.
Yep, and wind chimes.
I forgot you loved wind
I
chimes. I do
love them.
too. I don't have a
Mhm.
large selection, and mine
Mhm.
usually get blown off the porch and messed up because I
Mhm.
forget to take them down when a storm comes. But I love the sound of wind chimes. They're so
Me too.
relaxing and soothing.
Me too. Me too. So those would be my top 5 gifts. What would be the top worst gifts you wouldn't want to receive?
My top five worst gifts would be a Valentine's Day coffee cup, um, cheap candy. Like, don't go to Dollar Tree and get me no generic, no name, busted up ass candy. Um, Lingerie. I think that's kind of, I don't know. And even though I work in a sex shop, you would think that that would be like one of the things. I'm like, oh, I want lingerie for Valentine. No, no, because first of all, I want to pick my own lingerie out. You
Mhm.
know, I mean,
Mhm.
come on. Um, Fast food gift cards. And then homemade coupons. Like, I don't know because usually they always cater to the man anyway. Oh, you get to give me a BJ, and some lovey dovey. It's never like, oh, let me give you a foot massage or a back rub. It's usually the women who come up with those ideas.
Mhm.
Very rarely will a man be
But
that
now, if
romantic.
Jason, if he made a homemade coupon book and it said, use this coupon to get me to wash the dishes one night, use this coupon to get me to vacuum, use this coupon for me to take out the trash. I
Oh,
mean, you
I'd
would
be in
like one of
heaven.
those. Mm-hmm.
I Now that would be an awesome, awesome gift.
Mm-hmm.
That
It
would be
would.
the perfect homemade coupon book that this girl right here needs.
We need ten of the take out the trash coupons, though.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
God, how about 100 of them? I'll take those next trips.
I'd get you through a little quarter of a year of trash, right?
Yeah, that'll get
Uh,
me about through a quarter. What are
mm-hmm.
your What about you? What's bad gift for you?
Plants, anything, potted plants, plant. I can't keep
Yeah,
them alive. I don't have a green thumb. I will kill them bitches.
girl, you and me both. How can you kill ivy? I got a potted plant,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just ivy.
Mm-hmm.
And the bitch is dying. And JoJo
Mm-hmm.
just laughed at me. I dropped it in the trash can the other day, but I was able to get it out. And she's like, just pull the dead leaves off. You'll be fine. I'm like, how the fuck do you kill ivy?
I'm telling you, I've done the same thing though. And another one for me is seeds for a garden. Like, don't buy me no damn seeds for a garden. I can't do a garden. Again, I just said I can't grow shit. So I don't need no seeds for a garden. Don't buy me no socks. My socks, and don't buy me no panties. Socks and panties, I love to pick out for myself.
I'm
Okay.
funny about my socks and my underwear and my
And you,
bras.
yeah, and you start letting a man pick out your panties, he's gonna pick out some sexy, skimpy panties with nothing to them. Now I got to have some granny draws. You got to, I
Yeah.
got a lot to cover. Okay,
I
so
don't
I
want
got
no
to wear the
dental
granny.
floss in between my ass cheeks.
Me either.
I'm not doing it.
And my last one be a hat. Don't buy me no hat.
I'm not. I don't know. Maybe if I had a normal sized head, I would enjoy a hat. I've always wanted to wear hats,
Uh
but
huh.
my head is so damn big. Like, I've never looked good in a hat or cute, and they don't fit, and I have to smush it. Yeah, me and hats don't go good together.
Yeah. So, like, in other words, you just don't have the head made for a hat. So don't buy you no
No,
hat.
I don't know what hat. Maybe I was dropped too much on my head, and it just got swollen and stayed.
Don't feel bad. Mr. Ronnie can't wear hats either.
Really?
Mm
Well,
mm.
he's got
Mm
Mr.
mm.
Ronnie's got a little head. He's got like a beanie head.
He does.
Jason's got a little head too. But yeah, Mr. Ronnie
he
looks like he's got a little bean head.
he does, and when he puts a hat on, I'll never forget. On our honeymoon, we went to the Bahamas, right?
Uh huh.
Well, when you know how when they park you and you're able to go off the ship and have your day out, you know. And so we had our day out, and I got my hair braided, and he, and he all he did was threw on a hat that he bought out there because he didn't really, have time. So we come back and they're doing the newlywed show. Well, we were newlyweds on the ship, so they wanted two pair of newlyweds, actual newlyweds. They wanted one couple that was married for 10 years and one couple that had been married the longest. Which these people were married. They were older people. They'd been married 40 or 50 years.
Oh wow.
And they were going to see out of those who knew each other best. Well, it was actually the couple that was married 10 years that won. But anyhow, we come back from the excursions, off the boat excursions, and we come back and he had his hat on and we didn't have time to go shower for the show, so he wore the hat for that show. Oh my God. It was hilarious. Like we had the video of it. I'd have to show you one day. And
Oh God, you got
just seeing
to.
him move around nodding his head with that damn hat on. I was like,
Oh
don't
my! I was
ever.
just about to say, please tell me you got pictures or footage of that or something. 'Cause I would love to see that.
Yeah, I told him, I said, please don't ever wear a hat again. He's like, don't worry, I won't after so.
And that was the last time you saw Mr. Ronnie in a hat.
That's it.
Into the
That's it.
ocean it went.
Yep. So, Holly, what would be if I could tell, like if I was Jason and I said,
uh,
okay, honey, this coming Valentine's Day, what is your perfect Valentine's Day? What would you tell me?
for me, my perfect Valentine's day with Jason would be literally just like going out to eat, just having kind of like a romantic dinner and honestly just walking on the beach.
Oh, that
That
sounds nice.
yeah, flowers if he wants to, but like that's a perfect Valentine's Day for me. Go get something good to eat, spend time with each other, and just take a stroll on the beach at night.
Well, I hate to bust your bubble, but the beach at night in February is going to be cold as hell.
I know, but that's when you cuddle up with your honey and they keep you warm.
Well, okay, I see you got a plan.
Yeah.
Hmm. So my perfect Valentine's Day is waking up to breakfast in bed,
Oh.
then getting a 1 hour massage, and then of course you got to have some loving after that.
Oh, definitely.
Then get up and take a shower together. Go grab lunch and catch an afternoon movie. Then come home, snuggle up, watch another movie together, cook a steak dinner together, exchange gifts, give a big hug and a kiss, and then go to sleep in our own separate rooms.
Oh, that's actually a good Valentine's Day, though.
Ain't it?
That
Yeah.
is.
Mr. Ronnie, if you listen to this, that's what I want for
Yeah, that's
Valentine's
what
Day.
she wants now. Make sure you do it,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Ronnie.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be on it. Be on it.
Mm-hmm. See, I got a good day planned, don't I?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. He needs to make that happen.
Yes, he does. So, what's next?
Well, I want to share something because we're talking about Valentine's Day and it usually is catered around us females. But
Mm-hmm.
did you know that March the 14th is Steak and Blowjob Day? That is the men's Valentine's Day.
And you had to tell that. So if Ronnie does listen and he gives me the Valentine's Day I won't, then come March 14th, I'm going to have to give him his men's Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Thanks,
yeah,
Holly.
honey. Yep.
Thanks.
You're going to have to do one big fat ass steak and get down on them knees, girl. Because that is their Valentine's Day, March the 14th. Steak and Blowjob Day. Write
I
it
don't mind
down,
the
ladies,
I
because
don't
I
mind the
promise
steak.
you, your man won't let you forget it if they know about it. Trust me, they'll remind you that their Valentine's Day's coming up. Mine does every fucking year.
Oh my God. Well, that's interesting. Well, let me share some interesting facts with you. Do you know that lace can be seen all around on Valentine's Day from boxes and ribbons, as well as the word itself, though? It means love. It came from the English word lace. It means to snare. It's to steal someone's heart.
Oh,
So that's the reason you
wow.
see lace so much
On
around that
Valentine's
holiday.
Day.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew that. Did you know that Valentine's Day is over 600 years old and it originally came from the Romans?
I did not know that. I did
Yes.
not know that. But I will tell you that there was the first original Valentine was written from a guy who was in jail. And I can't remember the year it said, but he was actually in jail.
Really?
This ain't one of my facts, yeah, but he used the word "you're my Valentine," and that's how that picked up. Mm-hmm.
I never knew that.
Yep.
Wow. Um, King Henry VIII of England declared February the 14th a holiday in 1537. Is that
Oh
not
wow.
crazy?
Yeah, it is crazy.
1537.
We've been celebrating Halloween, Valentine's Day.
But we
Shit's
love
scary
Halloween,
if
though.
you ain't
That's
with the
one of
right
mine and Bridget's
person.
favorite holidays.
It is. And did you know that Titanic is the top grossing love movie of all time?
That I actually did know. And when I tell you I have seen this movie over 100 times, I'm not exaggerating. I don't know what it is, but I love that movie. I love it.
What's funny, my favorite movie of all time. Yeah, yours is about love. Mine's about breaking up. It's The Breakup with Jennifer Aniston and Vince
I was
Vaughn. I love
I
that.
remembered that. I love that movie though. That is a good movie. It's sad, but it's a good movie.
I love it. I
They're
love it.
great together though in movies.
I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
I think so too. She's one of my favorite actresses, and he's one of my favorite actors.
Vince Vaughn is fine as fuck. Oof.
He is. I think so
I
too.
think he's good looking. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, did you know that Cupid is the symbol of Valentine's Day because he inspires love with his bows and arrows?
No, I knew he was once a Roman god. I knew that, but I didn't know that he. I
Ooh,
mean,
I
I
did
know
not know
he's the
he was a
symbol.
Roman god.
He was a Roman god.
Brrr.
So, Oliver Chase invented the conversational hearts. You know them little candy hearts with words on them?
Oh my god, really?
Now, originally they were made as throat lozenges. And then he ended up taking the medication out and just continuing to make them for Valentine's Day and write sweet messages on them.
Oh no, that is so cool. I never knew
Mm-hmm.
that because I always wondered, like, who come up with that? Like, what candy company decided to make that?
Yeah. Well, now you know.
That's
It was Oliver
crazy.
Chase.
Um, over 50 million roses are given for Valentine's Day each year. 50 million roses. That's
Wow.
a lot of fucking roses.
Yeah, they say that the Valentine's Day is the florist busiest day of the year, but now we know why. 50 million roses is a
Yeah,
lot.
that's a hell of a lot.
Did you know that Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone on February 14th, 1876 on Valentine's Day?
No, I did not know
Mm,
that.
now
Oh,
you
you
do.
know how popular that was that day. That was like big to call your honey up and say, "Oh my God, happy Valentine's Day. I love you."
Yeah, but back then it was like everything else. When it's new, it comes out. It's probably only the very, very rich or elite that owned a phone back then.
That's
If you were
true.
poor,
Yeah.
you
You
could,
didn't have no
yeah,
damn phone.
sure
You,
didn't.
you sitting there talking in a tin can with a string on it.
I wonder if they really did
um
that.
oh, here's another one. This is my last one that I got is Valentine's Day is the second most popular day of the year for sending cards after Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I knew that. I figured it would be. So I got two more for you, and this one's short. 145. You're talking about cards. 145 million Valentine's cards are given each year.
I'm so glad that you found that statistic because that fact because I was like, dang, I should look at how many cards are sent since I saw how many roses. And the
Mm-hmm.
whole time I was looking at the Valentine's Day stuff and everything, I was like, it just kept weighing on my mind, and then I forgot about it. 150 million.
145 million.
100. Oh, wow.
But if you think
Dang.
about it in relation to how many people are actually in the world or in the United States, because
That's
maybe
really
that's
not a
just the
whole
United
lot.
States, it's not a whole lot. So there's a lot of people not getting them. But I will
Yeah,
tell you the
that's true.
last one is Valentine's Day is expensive.
Mhm.
$23.9 billion is spent on Valentine's Day with flowers, gifts, jewelry, and cards.
Oh, my. Just think of what you could do with that money.
23.9 billion with a
Really?
B. Mm-hmm.
Holy, that's a lot of fucking money.
I just want
You would never be able
1%
to
of
spend
that.
that in a lifetime.
No, bullshit.
You said bullshit.
Bullshit. Where's that little kid? Bullshit. 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 I could
You're like,
spend that in
I'll
a
find a way to
heartbeat.
spin that shit.
You damn right I would. Bullshit. I know you didn't say that.
So, Bridget, out of all the Valentine's Days that you have shared with Mr. Ronnie, I want to know what your favorite Valentine's Day was, but also if there was, do you have like the worst Valentine's Day story as well?
Well, I'll tell you, I actually have two of what I would say is the best. And my first best was actually on February 13th. He proposed to me. Okay. He was supposed to propose to me on Valentine's Day, but he got so excited that he couldn't wait. So he proposed to me one night when
Oh,
I was giving Brittany a bath by the bathtub. He got down on his knees and he come in front of me. He said, I need to talk to you. And I turned and I said, what? And he said, I really need to talk to you. And I said, what? I thought it's bad news. And I said, are you breaking up with me? And he said, no.
oh,
He said, I want you to marry me. And he showed me the ring and I just busted into tears. He said, I was going to do it
oh,
tomorrow, but I
Bridget,
couldn't wait. Mm-hmm.
that's so sweet.
Mm-hmm. It was
That
sweet.
was good he did it because a lot of people do propose on Valentine's Day. So it's
Yeah.
kind of good that he did that because, you know what I mean? Like, he
Mm-hmm.
didn't use that cliche. He
But you
did
know
it
what
on
the
his
other
own.
crazy thing was? Go look
What?
up Valentine's Day, February 1998. You know what it was on?
Uh,
Friday. Friday the 13th.
it was? Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God.
Mm-hmm.
I did
It
not know
was.
that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. My
That's
second
crazy.
favorite Valentine's Day was when me and him had cooked steak together and we ate it in my bedroom by candlelight on a card table.
Oh, that's romantic.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that to me are so romantic.
Mm-hmm.
And you remember those. Those are the moments that you remember because it's just so odd and not
Special.
your usual. Yeah, and it makes it
Yeah,
so much more special.
it does. And that's what. Now, what about you? Now you asked me my worst. I haven't
Oh
had a
yeah,
worst.
okay. I haven't had a worst either. I would say that one of my favorite Valentine's Day days was when there was this ring that I had been wanting, and it was like a pretty red heart ring
Mm-hmm.
with diamonds all around it, and I had been wanting and wanting and wanting that ring. And one year for Valentine's Day, Jason had got it for me. And he
Oh,
got me that in a card and some flowers, and we went out to eat.
oh,
Then I had no idea because first he gave me my flowers and my card, and then when we went out to eat, that's when he gave me my ring. I still have that ring to
oh,
this day too.
oh. That is super sweet.
I wanted that ring so bad because I love hearts. Like I love hearts, and I love. Well, you see my ring now. It's a butterfly. I love hearts and
Mm-hmm.
butterflies, and
Me
I just
too.
thought that was the most beautifulest heart ring I had ever seen in my entire life.
That's so sweet. Well, I will say, you talking about the worst Valentine's Day with him driving a truck. Like when he's not here on Valentine's Day, I miss him. But we
Yeah.
always celebrate it the weekend before or the weekend after. But I
Oh,
wouldn't
so
call him the
very.
worst because he can't help it. Just like you say your Valentine's Day is your Super Bowl. Well, you
Yeah.
probably have to celebrate before or after instead of on that day.
Yeah. Usually, what me and him would do because I only work Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday pretty much anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But usually usually it's once in a while we've gotten to actually celebrate on Valentine's Day, but it would be either I'd be working or he'd be working,
Right.
but we would always do it on our next day off together.
Exactly. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sure does. So, for you, like, what would you say are kind of cliche gifts or sayings on Valentine's Day?
Um, so these are some cheesy cliche pickup lines that a lot of people use on Valentine's Day. You're sharp as cheddar. Definitely cheesy, of course. Um, when you're gone, my heart is like Swiss cheese. It's full of holes. But that one's kind of cute though.
I think that is cute.
It's cheesy, but it's cute. Um, I miss my teddy bear. Would you sleep with me? Another one is,
Oh.
Do you like Star Wars? Because Yoda only one for me.
Yoda, only
And
one
then
for
the
me.
last one is we could really be Gouda together. Like
Oh
all of
my
mine
gosh.
consist of cheese.
Right.
What about you?
Well,
What you got?
Well, like I did the cliche stuff, like roses, dinner, and a movie. That's kind of the normal shit you're going to see for Valentine's Day. And some
Hmm.
people do love that. Even you had mentioned that you would like flowers, dinner, and a movie. So some people do like it, but I also say that sometimes you got to go out of the box and be a little bit more creative. The
And
words
be
"I love you,"
spontaneous.
I love you, I love you forever. You're my favorite Valentine's. I've never felt this way about anyone, or you'll forever have my heart. Those are pretty cliche. That's what you're going to normally hear.
Yeah, you really are.
Hmm.
I'll be
Hmm.
mine
Yeah.
forever and ever. Now, um, did you come up with a poem? Did you do your poem?
I did do a poem, but before I do, I want to share my favorite sweet treat. Okay.
Oh, that's right. We gotta do our sweet treat, and I'm gonna share our recipe that we're gonna talk about too.
Yeah. So my favorite sweet treat is I love wedding cake with buttercream icing. So if it's my birthday, if it's Valentine's Day, if it's whatever, and you get me a wedding style cake, the thick, dense wedding cake, like pound cake, with buttercream icing on it, you got my heart.
Girl, I'm in love with buttercream icing. I
Me too.
love a white cake, but I
Mm-hmm.
like a white vanilla cake, and it's got to be really moist with either buttercream icing on it or vanilla icing. Now
Mm-hmm.
that's my favorite cake. But if you're gonna get me candy or something like that on a sweet treat, my favorite one I would have to say would be Reese cups.
Reese cups.
I'm a Reese cup kind of girl.
Mm-hmm. I've always told my husband I'm more of a Hershey, like a plain or with almonds. I like
I
either one of
love Hershey
those.
with almonds. That's my
But
favorite.
I've always told Ronnie, I said I would love, like, one thing on my bucket list is to go to Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Oh, you will love it. I kid you not. When you hit Hershey, Pennsylvania, I swear to God, it smells like chocolate.
Everybody says that.
It does in the street lights or Hershey Kisses. Like, it's so cute. I love
Oh,
it. I want to go back. I want to go back and take JoJo.
I definitely need to see that before I pass away.
Yes, you got to go. It's awesome. It is awesome.
We're gonna have to take the camper up there and go one weekend.
Yes, yes, y'all really should. Um, oh, so y'all tonight, we decided that the recipe we're gonna share with you guys is chocolate covered strawberries. Now you cannot go wrong with these. And look, I'm gonna tell you real quick how to make them. You're gonna get you some fresh, bright red, juicy strawberries. You're gonna get either white chocolate or milk chocolate. Bridget doesn't. She doesn't like strawberries because she doesn't like that texture. But we decided we would share that because it's Valentine's Day and most people love strawberries.
Most people do. I'm different.
Yeah, she doesn't care for the strawberries, but you're gonna clean your strawberries real good, and you can leave the stem on. Some people don't. Some people do. It just depends. You're gonna melt your chocolate. Get you a toothpick. Stick it in that strawberry. Roll it around on the chocolate. Sit it on parchment paper to dry. But you can go one step further. Dip them in milk chocolate. Melt you some white chocolate and drizzle it over the chocolate covered strawberries, and they'll be so beautiful.
Oh, that sounds pretty.
Yeah, but there's a lot you can do. You put sprinkles, and some people put like chopped nuts on it, and
Mm-hmm.
crumble cookies. So it's really just how creative you want to be with it, and what you desire, what you prefer.
Right. Now, you know what's really weird? You talk about the texture thing and eating, and I know this is off the subject, but do you know my son is the same exact way as me? Like, he's the male version of me, and my oldest son, Brandon, and he's the same way. Like, he loves strawberry flavor like me, like a strawberry Pop Tart, but he hates strawberries. He hates bananas, but he loves banana flavoring, just like me. And that,
Really?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's funny because I don't like banana flavored stuff, but I like bananas even though I'm allergic to them. I cannot
Oh.
stand anything banana flavored. I think it's
You don't
so
like
nasty.
banana pudding?
Yeah, but I don't. When I do my banana pudding, I don't use banana flavored. I use
Vanilla.
van- yeah, I use vanilla, and I
Yeah.
also used cheesecake. So
Yeah.
I'll use both of those, and then I chop up and put my bananas into my banana pudding. But anything banana. Now I do like banana nut bread. It's good, but that's about the gist of it with bananas. I bought
Mm-hmm.
chocolate covered banana ice creams. They were nasty. And I bought the little pieces of chocolate covered bananas. And Oh God, it was horrible. I was like, no, I'm good.
I can't do bananas. So, y'all,
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
I'm going to take us out with a poem. But after the poem, Holly's got to eat her hot Cheetos.
Oh, and I didn't even grab them.
Well, we'll give you
Oh
a chance to run and get
no!
those.
Can we do it on next podcast?
Sure, that's fine. I'll let you buy
But
with it
I
this
didn't
time.
get them, y'all. But I actually got flaming hot sour cream and onion. I've never tried this before.
I was going to eat them with you, Bestie.
Oh, what tomorrow when we do?
Okay.
Yep, that'll be the first.
All right.
We'll do that first.
Okay.
I love you.
I'm going to
You're
let you
eating
buy with
something hot with me. Yay.
it. Okay. So, the most famous poem ever written is William Shakespeare's Sonnet 18. Shall I
Oh,
compare you to this summer's day? But it was a little bit thee, thou, though. It was a little too deep for me. So I went with the third most famous poem, and it's
uh
called
huh.
Love Is by Adrian Henry.
Oh,
So it says, Love is feeling cold in the back of a van. Love is a fan club with only two fans. Love is walking, holding paint stained hands. Love is. Love is fish and chips on a winter night. Love is blankets full of strange delights. Love is when you don't put out the light. Love is the presents in Christmas shops. Love is when you're feeling top of the pops. Love is what happens when the music stops. Love is. Love is white panties lying all forlorn. Love is pink nightdress still slightly warm. Love is when you have to leave at dawn. Love is. Love is you and love is me. Love is prison. Love is free. Love what's there when you are away from me. Love is.
oh, that was beautiful.
Wasn't it
I've
nice?
never heard of that poem.
I thought it was pretty. I thought it was much
That
better
is
than
very
William
pretty.
Shakespeare.
Yeah, or roses are red, violets are blue. That I love that. I
You
love that a
you
lot.
you eat me out, and I'll blow you too.
Yes. 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 That was awesome. That was freaking awesome. That was epic right there, bestie. That was epic. We
Oh
need to
God.
use that line on March the 14th, guys, okay? Y'all remember that, ladies. Say that to your man when they bring up March 14th. Use that little rhyme that Bridget just said. Yeah, we hope y'all enjoyed this podcast as much as we did. We want to remind y'all we got 3 series we're trying to kick off. Settle the argument, Ask Bridget and Holly, and Confessions. Y'all can email us at bridgetandholly@gmail.com. Please send us some stuff so we can get these episodes rolling. Again, we've got a few emails that we can work with, but we're just trying to build up enough for a show. You will be anonymous. Nobody will tell whatever. But spill the tea with us. If you need us to settle an argument between you and your husband, you and your daughter, you and your boss, me and Bridget's the perfect people to help you with that. You'll have two
Mhm.
sides coming at you, helping you with advice. And again, make sure y'all subscribe, hit that notification bell. And we love y'all and hope you have a happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Love y'all. Bye.